More dead game news. This one's running a little late and I'm paying the price with the news overflowing again. No mobile games this time. It's all traditional games with some real production behind them. First up from the Spy Guy is the game School DxD for the PlayStation Vita is shutting down on July 29th. This is an anime-themed, erotic, card-based battle game. Really, this doesn't sound like something I'd be interested in myself, but that's the thing about dead games. If you wait long enough, it's just a matter of time before one you like gets shut down. So even if you're not interested in one that's being killed, your turn is coming too. So it's just a practice to watch out for in general. Next, R. Emra Altunia reports that LEGO Minifigures Online is being shut down in October of this year. This is a massive multiplayer LEGO action game, similar to a lot of successful single-player LEGO games, best I can tell. You know, old LEGO sets only get more valuable as time goes on. The same cannot be said about their games, huh? This one has only been running for a year. And from this point onward, Jesse Robert Cox has sent me all the news I'll be reporting here. Maybe he should be running this show instead. He also asked me to mention that he is not the same Jesse Cox that's on the Co-Optional podcast. That's a different JC. Okay, now I normally don't cover canceled games, but in this case, both of these next ones have playable alphas or betas open to the public. And I feel like once you do that, that's it. A company should have some responsibility to let people continue playing that in some form, whether they finish the game or not. So first up is Fable Legends, a multiplayer game with action RPG mechanics, which got shut down back in April when Microsoft shut down Lionhead Studios. Now, in their defense, Microsoft did refund the money to people, but still, don't release a game, then go and shut it down. The other game like this is Rising Thunder, which got shut down back in April. It was a free-to-play fighting game, but I feel this one is noteworthy since it was owned by Riot Games at the time. Riot Games also makes League of Legends, and last year brought in $1.6 billion. Like Mojang in the last episode, I want to emphasize it doesn't matter how much money a company has available. They could keep this game running 200 years if they wanted to. Doesn't matter, they're shutting it down. I don't like seeing companies have that kind of power over gaming. Okay, the next one is more recent. The multiplayer first-person shooter Dust 514 shut down at the end of May last month. This game's claim to fame was that it was a spin-off of the game EVE Online. I was interested in this one personally, although the reports were that it wasn't the best. This game was always a bizarre decision because it was a PlayStation 3 exclusive as a companion game to a PC exclusive. All I can figure is Sony paid the company off to keep it exclusive to their platform because that makes no sense from a marketing perspective since their entire established fanbase would have been playing already on the PC. Even if the gameplay wasn't that great, this still would have been a nice game to be able to take a look at down the line since it had a lot of giant sci-fi tech architecture in the levels. There's never too much of that sort of thing for me. Finally, we have an unconfirmed kill of a game. Darkfall Unholy Wars has gone offline since the end of May with no word as to whether it's coming back up or not. So maybe it's dead, maybe it's not. Apparently the economic situation in Greece is affecting the game being able to function. While the situation in Greece is pretty awful, this is a perfect example of why tying a game to a company server with no backup plan is a bad idea. Darkfall is a fantasy MMORPG, and while I haven't played it, I have to say I like the art direction and it makes me want to check out the game world inside it. I did some research and it looks like there is a server emulator for the game, but who knows how functional that is. So this isn't a complete loss, but man, it would be nice if we didn't have to rely on desperate hack solutions in order to keep playing the game. Okay, that's it. Hopefully companies will stop killing games fast enough to give me a bit of a break on this until the next episode. See you later.